Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Duke Traps, America's best trap value, proudly presents North American Trapper with Alan Probst.
Welcome to North American Trapper. Today we're heading up to the Adirondacks. We're going to spend some time with Eddie Dakin. This is part one. We're actually doing two parts. I'm going to show you a beaver I caught on a dam breast, which was actually really nice, just out in the middle of nowhere in the Adirondacks. Trapping beaver, that's always fun. And Eddie's going to show you a lot of the fisher techniques and some other things that he uses to catch predators up in the Adirondacks consistently. I think you're going to definitely enjoy this show and next week's. And with that, let's get out to the Adirondacks with Eddie right now. Well, it's the start of the Adirondack trapping adventure of 24. I just rolled in and I'm here with Mr. Eddie.
Howdy.
You're gonna make me set a running pole.
That's right.
I want it set for Fisher, and I didn't even bring any 160s or 220s. I said I'm only gonna put dirt holes in, and he lost his mind. So I guess you're gonna win that battle.
Yeah, I got some places you'll like, and they work good running poles.
Yeah, well, I've seen him in action for about 20 years.
Yeah.
That's one of the first sets that when I come up here and film Johnny's stuff. He's got me, dude, you got me a mile up this mountain in the Adirondacks. That's where the fishers are, Eddie.
That's right. It's nice up here.
It is nice. But we pull in and he's like, I really want to put a couple fisher sets up the road here, and we pull in, and it's any other place we go, he's like, we got a little bit of a walk here. A little bit of a walk.
Another adventure.
But he's gonna show you how to. I tried to show you my running pole yesterday, which actually is a lot of the information I've got from Johnny and him over the years. But we're gonna watch him, and he's gonna fully explain if you're able to put a running pole in the ground, and he's gonna show you how to do it.
I like to have that stand relatively close to the bait because I'm figuring where that 220's got to be. And again, I like using these stands. You don't have to use them, but this tree, if you still got a little life in it, if you don't hammer the heck out of it with nails, it'll last you a little bit longer. That's good and tight. My favorite part about the running pole is I just love camouflaging them up with the hemlock boughs and stuff. It's fun. And once it's there, it's set for the season. I mean, you can take, like I say, 2 to 3 fisher off a running pole, but me, I'll do 1 or 2, and then I'll let it go. This is an older 220. In fact, I believe it's an old Blake and Lamb that I've had for some time. They were good. All right. And I like to put the triggers in the front. I want to get them coming right through, get them behind the neck whenever possible. Just like that. Make sure your safeties are on when you're doing this. Right there in the center. Just like that. Take those safeties off. And it's stiff.
Email us today for a free catalog to browse all of our traps and snares, baits and lures, and much more. Get all of your trapping and predation control needs by emailing to info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com for your free catalog. Proven products equals proven conservation.
Welcome back to Duke Trap's presentation of North American Trapper with Alan Probst.
I like to use these type of pliers. They're good for everything. You can really tighten the wire down on them. But generally, I start by putting them in the springs like this. Like that. I'll go on both sides and do that. Just like that. Start. Then I'll go back here to where I got that wire and shove them in like that. And then I go like that, and effectively making a tunnel, type of tunnel, and I'll lay it across the top of the jaws like that. I just shove it under the wire there like that, and then I'll go backwards just like this, not to leave anything exposed. I don't mind that the birds get on it a little bit, but I don't want them taking it. So before I put any lure on there, I want to make sure I got a little tunnel that will entice any interested fisher, and that looks pretty darn good. I like that. Now we'll put some skunk. It's fun to make these sets. It really is. And once you get used to making them, believe me, it goes quick. And you don't have to carry anything in with you other than the traps. There. A little bit more there. And we're good to go. All right. I got a little bit more carcass here. I'm gonna rub it up and down here. Ooh, that stuff is strong, mister.
Eddie's putting another running pole in here, but you can see just all this back here, this thick, this nice little flat, this top that comes out. These are where those fishers are gonna run. You can see we just put the other one in up the mountain at the top, and then we were coming down, and he's like, man, that looks really good in there where that little bench is, and he's putting the finishing touches on this one. But you know, Eddie, you're the master at this. You like this spot. You said that we can't walk by this without putting one in.
It's like, I love it. Yeah, I mean, it's a break in the thickness, and you know, critters are running through here just for the sheer fact that you can go through here fast, and fisher, they're coming through here full throttle. So I like this. It's like decorating a Christmas tree.
This week on the product spotlight, we're actually going to spotlight our land trapping gloves. These are our North American Trapper land trapping gloves. They're coated on the palms to where you have some grip that's actually going to allow you to grab your traps, your tools, all those different things. They're a really nice glove that are going to keep your hands definitely dry and give you the ability to be out there when you're in the field. When you grab something, it's going to catch and it's going to grab it. So that's our special this week. Basically, you're going to buy one pair, get one free. If you go to the website, you put 2 pair in your cart, and when you're checking out, you use GLOVES, all capital letters, and you're going to get a pair free.
Welcome back to Duke Trap's presentation of North American Trapper with Alan Probst.
Is there any beaver up in there this year, or did you catch them?
I haven't checked it. I'll have to ask him, but yeah, Johnny loved his spring hole sets. I mean, that was his go-to set. You know, shortly before he passed, he used nothing but spring holes. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go out and give it a good try for some fisher. I'm here for about 3 or 4 days. Gonna show you the new 330 Duke Super Mag in action as well. Eddie's got a few beaver lined up for us. What have you been doing so far? How many beaver you catching?
Just beaver. I put out a couple of coyote sets just to fill in the time because the fisher season just opened up here November 1st and it's still a little bit warm. You know, I like to catch them later on.
It's too warm.
Oh yeah, it's definitely too warm. So I've been working on getting fisher locations set up. And I've been setting some mink traps because I like mink trapping. I got mink traps set out.
Mostly blind sets?
Oh yeah, all blind.
All blind sets.
Yeah, I never use bait for them.
Well, we're gonna go out and throw some traps in today for some fisher, and tomorrow we'll do some more fisher and some beaver. But that's gonna give us something.
I chose this spot because there's little brush piles and that's where rabbits and stuff like to hang out, and I've seen the coyote tracks go in and out over here hunting for those. They've actually got trails going through the brush where they catch those. So it's a good place to set a trap, and I believe there's more here. They come through every week, 2 weeks, they'll make their rounds. And well, we were lucky we got here when we did, and we got this one. Okay, that's a 4-coil Duke, and let's see. I'm gonna dig the bed. This sand is so fine, I'm just using my bare hands on it, like that. And I'll use that stick to make a bait hole. Nice, good, deep hole. Right there, like that. And I want to put some more backing behind there, but I'm going to have to get that after. I could smell this ground. All smells like where he's been peeing. I'll draw that pan down just a little bit, like that. I've got a good 6.5 inches or so offset to the right. I'm gonna bed that good. Just like that. I like to make it like that when he comes in here. And I've been using beech leaves for pan covers. We got a lot of them here. This is it. That's all I do. They work good. Just like that. That's all you need. You don't need much, especially in a remake. That's not really so much a guide, it's just something to take their eyes. This is kind of what it looked like before he was caught, so I just want to put this piece of white pine back in there for backing. Little of that stuff there. We got our trap right there, about 6.5 inches back from the hole and off to the right, like a 1/4 of an inch off to the right. It's just, if you notice, he was caught in his right foot, and a lot of times when you guys catch coyotes, that's where it's going to be, on the right foot. So I always set it off just a little bit off to the right. I've got Allen's Red Vixen here, which is really a good lure, and that's what we're going to use to catch this next one. Oh boy, blood on the gloves. I can smell that from here. That is good stuff. A nice dollop down in there, and shove it in there. A little of that old grass over it, and that set's ready to take another one. Our Adirondack fox. Look at that.
Email us today for a free catalog to browse all of our traps and snares, baits and lures, and much more. Get all of your trapping and predation control needs by emailing to info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com for your free catalog. Proven products equals proven conservation.
Welcome back to Duke Trap's presentation of North American Trapper with Alan Probst.
Mink have been running here for years. Rocks might be a little slippery from last night's ice. So careful.
You got one, huh, buddy?
Yeah, looks like we got one there.
Nice. Right along that ridge.
Yep.
That's a good spot. I mean, that's tailor-made right there, brother.
Yeah, not many people trapping mink now, so it's not like the old days, racing to the bridge or...
But that's just tailor-made.
Yeah.
We got number 2 double.
Yeah, nice old...
Nice.
I like those traps. Oh, it's a nice male.
Yeah, big one. Back foot, huh?
Yep, that's a good-sized male.
Sweet.
Yes, sir. We got one on the other, a trap on the other side, but I like these old number 2s. They make great mink traps and anything comes through here. Draw down. It doesn't take long for the mink to expire. Sometimes you gotta adjust the rock. There we go. And it'll go right through there. An old mill pond up the road here, and everything comes out of that pond there. Mink, sometimes otter come through here. I haven't seen a coon in quite some time. We don't have a lot of coon. But this spot's been great. They hunt up along here in these little woodlands. And some years the mink aren't on the stream, but they are this year. So I took advantage of that.
Nice mink right there, buddy.
Yep, it's a nice male.
Yeah, that's, I mean, if anybody's ever seen my minking video that I did, I know you have, but the minking video I did, I love these blind sets along these concrete barriers. Those mink, raccoon, muskrat, all of them, they're going to hug these walls.
Oh, yeah.
And that's actually what this guy was trying to do. And you got some more work tonight, brother.
Yeah. A lot of times I'll avoid these places. Like years ago when we had a lot of mink trappers, I wouldn't even bother setting it. But we don't have that many people trapping them right now, so I jumped on it.
Well, I'm sure you'll get more here. That's not the only mink running through here.
No, there's a lot of them around.
Pretty awesome. Tell you what, Eddie, that weather has changed.
Oh, yeah.
That right out there, I don't know if the camera can pick up those 2 huts or 3 huts. One regular hut that's being worked and then 2 older ones, but
No beaver.
that right there is where I filmed the under ice beaver video with Johnny. That's right where I filmed that video with Johnny. We walked right out there on that and filmed that video on under ice beaver.
That's
back in the day. That's where it was.
Yeah, we've caught a lot of beaver out there over the years. I really love coming here. Reminds me of Johnny all the time when I'm out here.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, we were right out there. That's like 20 years ago, man. It's like 20 years ago that I was here
Yeah.
filming that for him. What, no beaver over there?
No beaver. I got one here earlier, but like the rain's coming in, so they'll probably come swim around tonight and check out the hole in the dam and say what's going on.
Right there at the break point, you broke it out a little bit?
Yep, I got two Bridger number 5s set over there.
Nice. Well, we'll come back in and check it tomorrow and hopefully have one, but that brings back a lot of memories right there, Eddie.
Yeah. Johnny always waited till the winter time to go after them because there's no real easy way to get down here to catch any beaver unless you do this, make a hole in the dam, because they're kind of way out there in the middle. But we need bait for Fisher, so.
We definitely need bait for Fisher. Well, that weather, that changed a lot. This in the last hour, it went from sunny and about 55, 60 degrees to cloudy, windy, and literally it's dropped 10, 15 degrees. It's down in the low 40s.
Yeah.
It's cold. You can probably hear the wind blow. That's part one of the Adirondacks. We're going to definitely be back next week showing you part two. Pretty much a lot of the same. You know, a couple little nuances here and there that we'll show you. But all in all, I definitely love getting up there with Eddie, spending time with him, and doing the things that I used to do with Johnny. But I hope you enjoyed the show. If you need any products, make sure you stop by NorthAmericanTrapper.com. We've got pretty much everything you're going to need to get started out in the field or be successful going after whatever animals you need to control on your own property. As always, the adventure begins where the road ends, and we'll see you next time on North American Trapper.
Trapping season is here, and now's the time to protect your deer and turkey populations. Raccoons, opossums, skunks, and coyotes are working your land right now. Get started today with a raccoon nesting bundle or our coyote predator bundles, which includes everything you need to start catching on day one. Or go big with our complete predation packages and full-scale steward and conservationist kits. Browse all of our predation control packages at NorthAmericanTrapper.com.